I'm Sanjeev Kumar, and my grandfather, Guru Maharaj, Dr. Chaturved Sahaiji, who established Ramashram Satsang Mathura in 1930, established satsang, a pretty unique guided meditation practice. Since 1930, he just opened up the doors for everyone and anyone who was interested or who wanted to get to the higher level of consciousness and what I would call the state where light, love, and peace is pervasive. Let's talk about that. Sometimes I refer to as positive energy. Is energy negative or positive? Energy is a zero-sum game. Probably started there, but then there was positive and negative energy. Like ancient times, Maharishi Patanjali, when he started researching how we can achieve higher level of consciousness, what he realized was there are two energies operating within us, he observed. So what he observed was that there was a fast moving dark energy which was rapidly flowing downwards. And then there was also a subtle, slow moving, but positive energy moving upwards. So he found that there were this dark negative energy moving downwards and this positive but slow moving energy moving upwards. It's very interesting that progress, if you look even in material terms in workplace, climbing up the corporate ladder, and you would always see that progress is referred to as vertical, moving up or moving down. So he found that to move up our consciousness, there is a positive force that slowly moves you up, but that's usually very feeble and very slow moving. The dark energy is very rapidly moving downwards. So in the world, what we will find is that there are more people who demonstrate that dark, negative energy that's moving downwards, pulling down. So a lot of people come to me and say, hey, how do I follow this practice? How do I stay at higher level of consciousness or even follow this method of meditation or follow the guidance and do the guided meditation? Because most of the time I interact with people and I'm pulled down again and again and again. So does it really affect me positively is the question. So we need to understand that yes, those two forces or energies are within us. And then there is also a blend of this dark and more bright two of these energies. There's a blend. It's not totally dark and it's not totally bright, but it's a blend. And that blend also affects us. So at one point in time, one of these states, one of these three, is dominant within us. So sometimes when we close our eyes, we feel positive. Sometimes we're feeling that we're down in the dumps. And sometimes, it's ambition and it's like, I want to do this. And there is action orientation, which is part of the effect of the blend of these two energies. So the idea of meditative practice is to literally feed or enable or enforce this positive, upward moving energy to become stronger. And all meditative practices essentially do that. So that is why it is so important for you to follow a meditative practice, because otherwise you yourself are under the influence of the dark and negative energy, which is rapidly pulling you and others down. And that's what we see most of the time in effect in the world. But then any practice that you do to rise your consciousness, rise your awareness, helps make the positive energy the uplifting energy to be stronger. So the reason I would like all of us to follow satsang or any other meditative practice which raises your consciousness and awareness level to be integral to your lifestyle, because that would balance, that will bring balance in our lives.